Chad has instructed France to complete the withdrawal of its military from the country latest by 31st January 2025. Now, this situation has caught France by surprise. It was already preparing to start withdrawing, as it has been told by the Chadian government in end of November. But now it has to do with starting immediately, and that's what also following that the French government or the French military has started to do it. So it came suddenly. The Chadian government said, all of a sudden you have 4 weeks to leave all of them. I'm not sure if there are more than 2,500 military, but yeah, already there were jets, military planes that has been already withdrawn, that left Chad. Now this is the military from the ground started leaving. This is the scene. This is. So yeah, the military, I just read it, it's 1,000. So all of their things, logistically, their military equipment, everything have to be removed. So from the time they have announced it, it was, I think, on Friday, 6 weeks they have until 31st of January. Yeah. So that was the French military leaving Chad. But I mean, I have my own reflection on this one, but let me just go and quote an article for you. This was received Friday. So Paris received a communique from the authorities demanding the total withdrawal of all personnel from its base in N'Djamena, that is the capital of Chad, by 31st December. This one says 31st December, but I think what we hear is 31st January. This is another setback for France. Chad was the last stronghold of French influence in the Sahel region of West Africa. So Paris was planning to begin repatriating its soldiers from Tuesday, although sources suggest negotiations were underway for a gradual withdrawal ending in March. Now, Paris has had to speed things up, sending the first 120 men back to France on Friday afternoon. The situation in the country has evolved rapidly. In October, 40 Chadian soldiers were killed in an attack by Boko Haram insurgents on a military post in the Lake Chad region. So the government accused France in particular of refusing to provide information and assistance following the violent attack. This is exactly what the Sahel states have been accusing France. They have the information, the know-how, the technology, but they don't tell them. The information is only available with them. When they say that, just now look at how it is revealed. They are there, the French military in West Africa or other parts of the country, in the name of fighting terrorism, this and that. But you are not sharing full information with the government. You are not cooperating with the army chief of that territory, which is a sovereign country. And what is this? Doesn't this by itself tells you that, I mean, they're the one who are helping the terrorists or training? Last time when the confederation was formed, the Sahel states, the head of states, they said that they have the evidence that France is sponsoring these terrorist groups. Now, so the Chadian government accused for not providing the information where these terrorists are. Paris' failure to help did not go down well within N'Djamena, which demanded immediately the withdrawal of French soldiers from Chad, ending its defense pact with Paris. This was followed by a series of demonstrations in town across the country calling for the French army to leave. The end of the Chad France Defense Pact raises question about who N'Djamena might turn to next and what this means for the region. So, I mean, they think that maybe it will turn to Russia or something. But you see the reason is very critical, that not providing those information to the army of that country that they are hosted by, that's a serious interference, or that's a crime, I think, to say the least. So Chadian government in exchange, in response to that, have demanded for the French military withdrawal within 6 weeks of time. That's something I'm sure Paris did not expect. Well, that is it, with regards to the French military leaving Chad. But one more thing, though, the statement from the Alliance of the Sahel States that was read yesterday, putting their army on high alert, and allegedly the ECOWAS member states are attempting or trying to destabilize these states. If you remember, when I read you the statement yesterday or last night, there was a sentence where it says a fake, some countries are asking the French military to leave, but this is really just for distraction. It's not a real thing. What's happening is actually a regrouping and reorganizing. And they did not name which country it is, but we can speculate because it's only Chad that asked after the Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger, who requested for the French military to leave. That is Chad. And then following that, the Senegalese government, Diomaye Faye, asked that. But it wasn't really Diomaye Faye's statement, was not really a direct question. You know how Diomaye Faye play. He's playing into places. He's trying to please his people by trying to be like the Sahel states, which is, he's far from that. But so I am thinking, when they say it's a fake one and it's what's happening is regrouping and reorganizing, I'm just doubting, is Chad somehow playing along with France and asking, okay, the military has to leave, and then eventually the French military will leave. So maybe Chad is by this, like trying to impress the Sahel states and to have that direct access, and friendship, and trying to spy for France. I'm thinking loud, okay? I'm allowed to think loud like that. But who else there say I'm sure that statement is referring to Chad. So let me just ask you, let me throw it to you. Do you think Chad's demand for the French military to leave the country is a fake one? Let us know in the comment section. And why do you think so? Whether it is a yes or a no, just please explain why do you think so. Okay. Okay, what did I do? Like, did I miss something? Oh, okay. Yeah, I have to now I see why the title. Sorry, I'm so tired. I didn't, but you can see the sense. It's the French military. Chad is rushing the French military to leave its territory. So I will correct the title. Sorry about that. And I better get some sleep as well. Thank you all. I see here Al Kabulan. Greetings, crystal clear. Thank you. Yeah, it doesn't make sense, my title, so I will correct it. And who else I have here? Felix also. Yes, yeah, you're right. The title has to be corrected. Mkar, he has too many faces. He has been paid off. Keep Senegal's president, Senegal away from. I don't know. It's something we have to see. But share your view in the comment section. It's a bye bye for me from now. Have a good evening. Please go ahead and subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share it with others, please. And you can support us. I shared it in the beginning in the chat section, our PayPal account, and also our buy me a coffee link, so you can buy us a coffee there, basically whatever amount. Thank you and bye bye.